And what is going on, my fan of thief compadres? Remy here from the Rodeo Plays, and welcome back to another episode of Persona 5 Royal, right here on the Rodeo Plays channel. Don't know why I decided to change the intro that much, but it is what it is. I'm currently running on about 2 to 3 hours of sleep, so let's try to make it through this as best we can. Anyways, last time we left off, the biggest thing that ended up happening was, if I remember correctly, hang on, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, I think Madarame got outed. Ann brought up the fact that we have a school trip going on, and we hung out with Kasumi for a little bit and learned that, a little bit about her, and that she has some rumors about her going around. So yeah, other than that though, nothing really much happened. Oh, we also went to Mementos, but that's not here nor there. Speaking of Mementos, no, I am not. I lied. But I thought we was going to Mementos today. I fucking lied to myself. How's the plant looking? Yeah. Let's feed this bad boy.
Oh.
Get some kindness.
Yes.
Alright. And then I'm going to fuck to sleep.
Well then.
Which is exactly what I'll be doing after I'm done recording this, so yeah. I feel a strange weight pressing down on my body. Maybe I'm just feeling the stress of daily life. No, that's Morgana. Oh, where the hell am I? My husband's got to school either late or early. Actually, today's the day of the trip.
What do you think about that?
Hey, that calling card sent to the Madarame exhibit. Do you think?
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think it was just like the one they sent. It was just like the one. Yeah, I think it's just like the one sent to Kamoshida. People online are saying the fan thieves are behind this. There's already a fan site with a bunch of requests posted on it.
It's so
I can't believe they're real life superheroes. If it happens twice, it's probably gonna happen again. Can't wait to see who's next. Did I hang out? Oh yeah, I did hang out with Mark V in the last episode.
Oh, yes.
Hey, speaking of him, welcome to Man of the Hour. Sounds like a lot of people are going to be on that trip to the studio tomorrow. Do you guys get to see a show too? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I like to talk show, and variety shows. Why don't they ever talk about the fan of thieves? They certainly get plenty of attention on TV and on the internet. Though I'm a little worried about what might happen if the media gets people too riled up. Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys covered totalitarian? I know the word. I heard it not too long ago. Totalitarianism. Not the word, but my mind can't put it together. It's a governmental structure that unites its people under a single ideology, and authoritarianism controls the masses. In theory, it brings people together under one ideal. That definitely comes with logistic benefits. But it also means forcing ideals on people, assimilating the unwilling, and that's how wars get started.
How about you?
Alright, Kurosukun, here's a question. Totalitarianism. Boom! That's what the fuck it is. Totalitarianism. Jesus Christ. I don't even know why the fuck it took me that long. It just snapped back to me. Alright. Where does totalitarianism take things a step further than authoritarianism? Controlling the public blood, justifying inhumane laws. I want to say it's because it's it might be under one dictator. Because it's not justifying inhumane law. One dictator.
Maybe it was a bit too hard.
No, sorry. I probably should have given you a hint or something. A totalitarian government tries to control the culture, morals, and even thoughts of its people. Fuck! God damn it! Is it bad to say that when I thought totalitarianism, the first thing I thought was I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. You know what the fuck I was thinking. Y'all know what fucking place I was thinking of when I thought about it. It starts with, you could best sum it down to SK, and there was a movie about it called The Interview. That's all the hint you're getting. All right. To minimize distance, they try to assimilate everyone into one ideology. Even reading the room can be seen as a form of personal assimilation. You all do that too, right? I tried to, though I'm not great at it. It's not a bad skill to have. It can even help you survive in the modern world. But you can't do it too much if you make an echo chamber. If you make an echo chamber, then the people whose opinions differ might get hurt. Just
So,
I like to remind you all to keep a strong sense of self and open mind, so that way we can disagree and still live in harmony. I guess class is almost over. That's it for today. Bruh, I'm upset with my fucking self, bruh. Like, I feel like I let this nigga borrow key down. He was looking at me like, I know you got it, and I fucked it up. Come on,
Sounds like
man.
The principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that? It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san. Huh? I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet. That's the worst! So that's what he's using Nijibe-senpai for? Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too. Nijima-senpai knew?
Did you really just follow some rumors when you had rumors spread about yourself? Instead of, confirming rumors?
What is the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake.
I don't think she asked for it, but okay.
I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become.
This is the mind of someone who's never had to perform some form of investigation before. More information doesn't always mean... Here's the thing. Having less information means we gotta work harder to find more information. Having more information means we have to work more to weed out what information is good and bad for what we're looking for.
And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Well, it probably would have if you let her do her job, but
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shuchen who are being threatened by a criminal organization.
Oh, shit yourself yet?
A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy.
Well, it did, so what are we doing about it?
Now is no time for such problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
What? Wait, time out. So you mean to tell me the students who are being manipulated and preyed on by a criminal organization, the weight of their problems don't even come close to the matter of the Phantom Thieves and outing a gym teacher? Sir, I feel like your ass needs to get the fuck up from that seat. For more reasons than just because you're a fat ass. But, I'm sorry, you clearly do not have the best interest in mind. You're telling me students who are suffering because of the hands of a criminal organization, the weight of their problems does not match the weight of the Phantom Thieves. And you're right, it doesn't, because their problem outweighs that of the Phantom Thieves.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
Y'all see how fast this nigga pushed that shit off to Makoto? It's just like, I'm not doing it. That's some scary shit. That's on you.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly.
How? You're sending a high schooler to do your job. A dangerous one at that. Why didn't you call the police and say something?
My intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor.
I'm sorry, what?
If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves.
But that's absurd.
Yeah, you're telling a fucking teenager to go pursue criminals. The fuck? I thought Batman was the only one who could do shit like that, and even then, he still gets frowned upon for, like, bringing fucking young people into his fucking war crime.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble?
Bitch, this is your job.
Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position. My expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint.
That's crazy. It's crazy how this nigga just played her ass like that. So, what kind of person would be bigger than a target in Madarame? I wonder. I guess it had to be someone who's the talk of the town. That's quite a vague prerequisite. Don't we need to be more specific? A crooked politician? Ah, yes. That is an interesting line of thought. By the way, we need a lot of leads before we can begin anything. We just have to look for that as we go. If only there was a big target just lying around for us. That's crazy.
Hey!
Hey, so we're out to field trip for the TV station, isn't it? Maybe our next target will be a celebrity. Alright, who hit me up, by the way? Oh, wow, okay. Well, Senpai, do you have time today? I was thinking I need to make good on our deal. That sounds like a present, right? When we start hammering those basics, we can start hammering those basics to you anytime. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get it. Sure. Thank you. Then how about we meet at Inokashira Park? Alright. Oh. Sorry, I never know when this phone is actually working. Anyway, Inokashira Park then. See you there. You know, it's actually interesting how they keep bringing up how our phone's not working.
I think that's good.
Not bad, Kurusu-senpai. You're pretty flexible, and you catch on so fast. At this rate, you'll have the fundamentals down in a heartbeat. My body is aching just from mimicking Kasumi's poses. It's all about the harmony between internal and external oblique muscles. I can't get enough of it. We're just getting started.
I knew it!
Well, feisty are we? I'm glad to hear it. Expert-level gymnasts are beautiful, but they demand a lot of stretching. Alright, let's continue. I stretched with Kasumi.
Good effort!
I think that's enough stretching for now. Good effort, senpai. And, I'd like to continue our training, but I'm actually not doing so great at the moment, so I'm not sure I can manage anything too strenuous. Huh. You doing okay? Oh, I'm not sick or anything. Physically, I'm doing perfectly fine.
I was thinking...
Do you remember how I said I wanted to talk to you about something? I've been feeling like I'm stuck in a slump. No matter how much I practice, I just can't get any better. I went to my coach about it, but she told me to take some time off from gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. The idea is not to stop doing gymnastics, just she wants me to take a break. So now, I see. I never had an issue that practice couldn't solve, but now I have no idea what to do. So, I want you to help me, Kurusu-senpai.
You know...
Even if we're not doing gymnastics, will you still keep going out with me? No problem.
Thank you so much.
Really? Thank you so much. I heard my coach praising me. She says Kasumi's greatest weapon has always been her boldness. And honestly, that used to be true. I was totally fearless, confident. Gymnastics was a fun challenge. But ever since I started high school, I've been in a slump. I got taller for one, and there were some other complications. I can't move how I want anymore. Like, it's not even my own body. I kind of fell into a depression. It's gotten pretty bad. But when we helped me at Shibuya, something occurred to me. When I saw how fearless you are, how confident you are, I knew you were the right one for the job. If I stick with you, senpai, I think I'll be able to learn. I think I can learn how to be confident again. Leave it to me.
Yes.
Great, thank you. You're a strange one, senpai. I didn't think you'd accept. Well, I'll try to return the favor. Through our deal. I can sense Kasumi's appreciation. And favors right too. Tumbling. Allows you to avoid being surrounded by enemies in a path. Wait a minute. Hang on. That.
All right.
Hang on. Whose confidant perk was it? It was on. What was it? She had a perk that did something about being surrounded. And if that's the case, what the hell is that perk for when this perk makes it so that it practically allows me to not be surrounded? I mean, I'm not saying it's 100% guarantee because I haven't done it yet, but yeah. Alright. Tumbling. After the lesson was Kasumi, Akira can now use tumbling. If a shadow attacks you in the palace, you'll be if a shadow attacks you head on in the palace, you'll be able to avoid the surround. You'll be able to be. I'm sorry, that photo kind of just like that little picture down there. If a shadow attacks you head on in the palace, you will be able to avoid avoid being surrounded by enemies and turn the situation into a normal encounter or an ambush. Oh, excuse me. How'd you get going? I have a meeting with my coach.
Now.
I need to get going for today, but I'll make sure you don't regret this. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, so Maruki increases my SP, and Kasumi increases my HP. That's not too bad. Kasumi rushed off into the distance. I gathered up my belongings and headed home. That's dope. That's the shit. Thank you very much for joining me today, Kurisu-senpai. Are you feeling sore after all of that? You place stress on your muscles that you don't use very often. Remember to massage them out before you sleep. But I'm glad you accepted my request. I was so relieved, I suddenly got really hungry, and then my stomach wouldn't stop growling until my meeting. You did eventually eat, right? Yeah, an extra large beef bowl with soft-boiled egg, with pork soup and a salad on the side. Or maybe I just hallucinated that. It would have been nice to have a big meal like that. But since you're helping me out with it, I figured I should maintain my physical shape. I hope you can help me next time, senpai. I'll be reaching out again soon. Well then, I'll talk to you later. Oh, that's pretty cool. So now here's my question about Kasumi.
You're back.
Is her confidant something that can be triggered at any time? Or is it specific dates where it's triggered? Because if it's specific dates, then fine, I need to pay attention to those. If it's not specific dates, then cool, I need to pay attention to what days she's available then. Alright? You know how we're going to the TV station tomorrow, yeah? I'm thinking we might find our next target there. Oh, that's right. We're always hearing gossip about the dark side of celebrities. I haven't heard that. With that much money, they probably got their fingers in all sorts of dirty businesses. A phrase has quite an immoral ring to it. Dude, you always react to the weirdest stuff. Anyway, we get to observe a live recording of a show, right? Oh, maybe we're going to be on TV. Well, we'll just be in the crowd, remember? Any TV appearances would be like 2 seconds. Try not to pull any fanatical stunts to garner attention, okay? Alright, so what's going on? Boss, what's poppin'? Sojiro, that's cool. Actually, what rank is Sojiro? Because after a certain rank, you can't upgrade him until later on in the story. And Jesus fuck, I have a lot of money. Where did that come from? Okay, you know what? Lots of surprises, lots of shockers. Just cool. Okay, ain't no problem. Anyways, confidants, Sojiro is 3. So I don't think I can level up his confidant any higher than this point right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Kiki Joji in order to do that one request. Or get information on that one request. Alright.
Hey!
We have a target we haven't identified, right? Let's go to Harmony Alley and gather some info on the old man. Oh, you guys are here. That's cool.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location. Justine, you need to go that fast, huh? I'm kind of busy.
No.
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate your rehabilitation is one that many young people are said to visit. Here, one has the opportunity to view the fantasies of humans. We hear there's a variety of fantasies available for personal there. I butcher words. And all outside of a palace. How strange. Yes, these fantasies, they are the cognition of others given form. They will undoubtedly support your efforts. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be a movie theater over in Shibuya. Oh, cognition.
What'll you do?
I'd rather not do this right now. You heard me. I got shit to do. To get back to your regular duties. Talk to us again when you want to hear about the details of your special assignment. We're really busy, you know. You better not be slacking off while we break our backs for you. I'm not. I got shit to do. Get the fuck about it there. Alright, Harmony Alley. Where the fuck is that? Everyone talks about Madarame. Well, I guess there's no surprise given how well he's known. He ain't a real artist, just a skeevy liar pig acting like a person of culture. Well, art and culture are fine and all, but in the end, we're all human. Morality aside, money is important. I understand how it can become a person's top priority. Seriously? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Money ain't everything. I mean, I kind of agree with him. It is important, but I also agree with her when she says, you know, it shouldn't be everything. I want to be strong like a featherman. I want some important protein. I see, but you can also become strong by eating your mom's cooking, you know? My mom's food won't turn me into a featherman. I want to be a featherman. Oh, okay, that sounds like a Brady child. I'm gonna just go ahead and walk away from that. Where the hell? Nothing down here. Let's try that harm. We'll be down here. So for our next girls' night, do you have any good places in Shibuya? Oh, let's not do Shibuya. It's gotten really unsafe, I hear. I don't mind if it's near our office. Girls named Kichijoshi? I don't know. What do you think we're just a bunch of drab 30-somethings out of the town? Yeah, fuck it. That old man hasn't come back here yet. No wonder I'm drinking in peace. I don't like bad mouths of my customers, but he makes so much trouble. An old man making trouble? Hey, do you think we're talking about the elderly man causing trouble in Kichijoji? Hey, this ain't no place for youngins like you. You looking for something around here? The elderly troublemaker. Oh boy. So even kids like you know about him. The old man's out of control. He takes drinks from strangers, he starts fights, and when he gets in trouble, he causes a ruckus and tries to mooch money off of people. What's creepy is the more trouble he makes, the wider his smile gets. Got a name? Oh yeah, the man has always shouted his name over and over. Hijai Oni. Yep, that's the name.
Okay.
Alright, we got a name for our target. But you know, I can't be that hard on him. He's around my dad's age. When he complains about his joints hurting on the rainy days, I can't help but feel sorry for the old man. I wish I didn't hang out around here. I wish he didn't hang around here, but he stayed warm with his family instead. You might sound awfully sympathetic, but I know you really think he's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, I'm not denying that. His joints hurt on rainy days?
Okay,
Poor guy.
let's go.
And then we got the info we need. Why don't we talk about it at the hideout? Alright, now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them to the hideout for a vote. Alright. But we're not doing that right now. I'm going back with just Eddie Caroline. Wrong way. I ate your wrong way. Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm down here. And boom. Oh shit.
What are you gonna do today? No.
Alright, y'all said y'all want to go to the movies.
What'll you do?
You mean a movie theater?
Oh.
The what? The movie theater? Is this place cursed to wander the land or something?
Guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way. Why the fuck are you guys all the way here at Kiki Joji asking me about something in Shibuya?
Not bad for an inmate.
That was rather enjoyable, inmate. You won't underestimate the human imagination again. You may claim to enjoy yourself, but your screams told a quite different story to anyone who could hear it. It's no wonder how everyone mistakes us for elementary students. Damn.
Shut up!
Shut up! It was only because of that thing jumping out of my face. And you were just as scared, Justine. It was certainly startling. The eyes and the nose seemed to stretch out right at me. And it all began the moment I donned those black glasses. What exactly were those that we wore? 3D glasses. Oh, so there's some sort of trick to the glasses. But your own glasses are just normal ones, right? Your own attention wasn't wandering while we were caught up in the movie, was it? Why did the humans even create such a large and elaborate fabrications in the first place, though? Isn't the imagining of these things satisfying enough? Even dreaming seems like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far to spend their money to witness fictional events? To escape reality. So they wish to avert their eyes from the world they live in? What an unsettling answer. Escape, you say? That sounds rather human as well.
Don't tell me.
You wouldn't happen to be plotting to escape your own, would you, inmate? No matter how much you might rail against it, you shall remain our inmate. Even the thought of such a foolish endeavor is pointless for you. Or could that line of thinking be yet another avenue of escaping reality? What a pathetic fantasy. I bet you were thinking about blasting away the cell doors, weren't you? Don't even consider such harshness, Caroline. If you were to attempt such a blatant jailbreak, either our master or ourselves would notice immediately. Oh, and how would you do it, Justine? I would use a spoon to dig a hole through the wall and conceal it with a poster of some destructive image. Blowing open a cell door seems more impactful. He used that plan in one movie preview, correct? He went out a bazooka and went about blowing everything up. Jesus Christ, what movies are y'all watching? Any recaptured escapee is executed on the spot. Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate in the lab. Suspense and excitement are necessary elements of an escape. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline, or were you just simply enjoying yourself?
What?
Shut up! The inmate will settle this for us. Hey, tell us how you try to escape. Did you blast the door or use a spoon? I'm not going anywhere. That's not the answer we were looking for at the moment. Well, it's the answer you're fucking getting. It ain't like I'm escaping my fucking cell anytime soon. It doesn't matter either. You can't escape us. No matter how sound you think your plan is. Wanna bet? There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a little bit every now and then. Indeed, today we learned more about the power of the human imagination. No wonder such foul palaces plague humanity.
Don't fall behind.
You're hereby free to fantasize, but keep it in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. That being said, here is your reward. Alright, Frey, and Sai. Okay.
Now, let us
I believe
return.
that will be all for today. It is time to return. Escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. Well, that was interesting to say the least.
And that's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements.
Oh, I would fucking lose my mind sitting here. This is like all shit you can just learn from watching YouTube videos. And not even me watching YouTube videos about stuff like this, just watching any YouTube videos.
To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
Everyone knows that.
Chill, man.
I'm sorry, bro, I can't.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Can this get any more obvious?
I would have put my head through a wall right now. I'm so tired. This shit's unreal.
Wow. He's not even listening to what I said.
I'm sorry. Look, I try to be a model student, but when you're explaining the most obvious shit to me, it puts me to sleep.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Is there anything else I could do? Yo, I'm not one for skipping, but fuck, man, I should have stayed home.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I don't.
I swear, I'm not gonna pass.
Weren't you just telling me to chill not too long ago? I'm sorry.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, ass!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
Huh?
You've got a slammin' bot after all.
If anyone tells you you have a slammer bot, it might be in your best interest to just walk away slowly.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass. It's obvious what he's after.
Big
Do
facts.
these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble.
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
I thought you grabbed my dick.
This sucks. Ah, what a pain in the ass! This is totally killing my vibe.
Also, you know what I never noticed? Ryuki actually has a spiked wristband on. I just seen it in the previous scene. I fought violently against the long cables. I said violently. I butchered that word twice over.
I'm so pissed off!
You and me both.
Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor?
Hey, ain't no better labor than free labor. You know, when you're the one not doing it.
This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. It sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
Who? I ain't coming.
No flaking out, Ryuji.
Hey, you can't flake out. Morgana, you going with Ryuji tomorrow. I'll be damned. I'm staying at home.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here. It looked delicious. What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
Okay, that actually sounds pretty dope.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
What the fuck makes a ride hardcore? I want to talk about this.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Shit, it does to me. I still don't get on rides with loops on it. Not because I'm scared of loops. I'm also scared of the idea of my ride will get on the loop and stop. And then that's my ass. Because now I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's been real. It's been good. It ain't been real good. I'm out, y'all. I'm about to just disconnect from World Cat. Fuck it.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really? You you might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that.
Please don't give me no ideas. I kind of don't want to clean my bag out.
But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Thank you, please. Don't you dare barf from my bag.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
I'm gonna just keep it a buck with. I can't even say phrase right. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50 with you, partner. I feel like you was just sitting alongside that wall for a hot second. Like the way you just walked out, something about it just says, nigga, I've been kind of listening for a cool minute.
Yeah, what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Ah, where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Akechi?
Filming? What, you a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh,
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Huh?
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
you don't get it.
Not about the hair.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's get to Dometown.
And boom, new hangout spot. New hangout location. Suidobashi. I think that's how you pronounce it. An entertainment hub built around a stadium, home to many universities. Ultimate urban leisure. Enjoy the arcades, spas, theme parks, and more. You'll be a daily expert.
All right.
And why do I feel like I just heard my speaker go off? I don't like this. That probably even wasn't my speaker, but now we can go to Dometown. And we can invite people there.
Hey, can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
I feel it. The day I throw up on a ride, that's gonna be the last day I go to a fucking amusement park. I promise you. That's a fact.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
Yo, you better make a trash can.
This is why I spoke against it.
Dude, it's not fair. Using cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Oh, she did that shit on purpose.
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow.
She did that shit on purpose. This nigga Ryuji already on the verge of throwing up. She's like, how about some pancakes?
Well then.
We're gonna film us at the TV station tomorrow, right? Well, try not to stand out too much. That's Ryuji's thing. Damn. Will hit me up. Okay. Are you available? My job can call me. Who the fuck gave y'all my number? Hello, this is the manager, Odino Beko. Apologies for the short notice, but would you mind coming in to work today? We ended up somewhat short-staffed for today. I understand it's the very last minute, and your compensation will reflect that. I can count on you. This is proficiency. That's a money move, though, so... I don't know. On one hand, I'm like, I could for the proficiency, but on the other hand, I'm like, bruh, I don't really need it. Also, I can level up Mishima. I'll think about it. I need to go to the airsoft shop to sell the shit I got anyways. Shout out to my nigga Jose for the hookup on items. I need to keep investing in that. You again? I don't even know how the fuck I just said that. My guts need to be higher before I do that. I think it's like one level higher my guts needs to be. I can't remember.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
you should be grateful.
So the 16 grand. Alright. Any other
Alright.
new weapons we got though?
Which one?
No. Oh, whatever weapon Morgana got is better. Same thing with On. Yeah, same thing with you today. Okay, cool. How about ranged weapons?
Sounds good.
This is worse than what I got. Oh, so my gun does have like one less bullet. Got it. At the very least, it's one less because these got 8 rounds, and that's saying more. All right. We're good on that. Work on it. You're good. On, you're good. And Yusuke, you good.
Right,
Why the fuck?
which one?
Yusuke, I know your gun don't hit harder than mine. And then again, I couldn't say shit if it did. That's a fucking assault. But I hope this gun hit
Alright.
harder than mine.
Sounds good.
Outfit-wise, we're good.
Okay.
Accessories, I just use what I got with the team.
Come again.
Fucking love the soundtrack in this game. I swear to you, bruh. Soundtrack be fucking hitting. Oh my mama, bro. Anyways, do I want to hang out with Mishima or actually I could probably go to the gym and go do a workout there. Decisions. I could hang out with Mishima. I could go into work. I don't really need the money because look at me, I'm fucking rich, bitch. So I think I'm gonna actually. Do I have a moon persona? I do not. I have a son. Fuck it. Since your thing already goes up, I might as well.
Hi.
Phantom Thieves have finally made their primetime debut. Info started pouring into the fan site too. It's gonna be a busy bee. Well, I'm gonna be a busy bee. So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Alright, you need to prepare for your next moves, right? I've been doing the same actually. Prepared for what you asked? I could tell you if you got the time. Alright. Alright, so yeah, let's hang out with Mishima. You really want to know, huh? I think you'll like it.
Let's get going.
Anyway, let's head over to the diner. It's not even standing out around here. Mishima, how long have you been standing here before you said that? We're not. Fuck it. We're talking about the elephant in the room. When the fuck did Mishima start packing heat? And when did he become so bold to put that shit on the table? Bitch, I couldn't get you to stand up against Kamoshida with me and Ryuji, but yeah, you bold enough to just put the strap on the table, huh? Just, yeah. That shit crazy. Okay, fuck it, let's not piss the ball. So, how go the activities? Actually, I already know. The fan site's been pretty crazy busy thanks to you guys. This book here is all about the latest security techniques, and this is a model gun. Oh, okay, thank God. Fuck, I thought he was just packing heat. I was about to say, yo, chill. It cost me a lot of money. Looks almost real.
No.
Well, yeah, this goes to show how special it is. I heard that they had completely halt production because people kept mistaking them for real guns. Can you take it off the table, please? It was suggested to me by this military buff from the fandom. I figured I could use a bit of security since I'm the sole admin of the whole fan site. I mean, you guys are really popular. There's been a lot more info on the forum lately, too. Some of this stuff up there has been pretty scary, so it seems like I might need a little protection. Just don't do anything stupid with it, please.
No.
This is for self-defense. I mean, people might come after me if they found out I was working with the Phantom Thieves, right? But, as I was saying, we had a pretty massive influx of new posts on the forum lately. One of them seemed particularly worthwhile. It's bigger than anything we've done so far. But, if we really want to make the Phantom Thieves famous, we need to go after some flashier targets. Leave it to me, though. I'll get all the info we need, even if I have to put myself in danger to do it. It sure seems extra motivated. I get where he's coming from with the whole thing of, you know, I want to keep it as open for self-defense because I run the site. But at the same time, it's like, Alright, Mishima's desperation. Increased experience earned by backup members.
Alright.
Cool. By the way, do I look any different to you? Huh?
Actually,
People kept telling me I seem like I've changed recently. I guess you can't hide my newfound confidence, huh? My true worth will finally Well, well, well. If it isn't Mishima. Akiyama-kun. Long time no see, Zero. You know, you've been sitting over there this whole time. We didn't even notice you sitting here. You're exactly the same as you were back in middle school, Mishima. Yeah, what's a zero? Always a zero. Yeah. You haven't changed your cell number, have you? No, I haven't. Then why didn't you come to our hangout? All our ex-classmates were there, you know? Oh wait, nobody can even remember you existed. Can't invite a guy you can't remember, right? Right. Come on, guys, let's go.
It's just...
It's not what it looks like, okay? You know that one guy in every class who ends up being the butt of all the jokes? The guy was me. And it's still you, apparently.
Damn it.
But I've changed now. I can help you. I'm not going to be the bored guy anymore.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Anyways, it's getting late. You should probably head home.
Well, see you later.
I don't like where Mishima's heading. He's heading to a dark place for me. Oh, Kurusu-kun. Just so you know, I'm going to work even harder. Not just at managing the fan site, but also to help the Phantom Thieves house, to also make the Phantom Thieves a household name. I want to do everything in my power, so you just kick back and relax. Huh. I expect great things. Yeah, I'm feeling confident too. You just go ahead and focus on changing those bad guys' hearts. Okay, I better go, but we'll talk again soon, okay?
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
It's Akechi!
Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Damn, remember how you say this nigga wouldn't be famous with that haircut, Ryuji? He's definitely pulling more females than you. What you gotta say now?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
All he said was he hoped they exist.
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering. But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
Huh?
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
Keep your voice down.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting.
Damn, how low are you going?
I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They're necessary, is what I would say.
Ah, I wasn't expecting that.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
They only target criminals, though.
I see. But how can you be so sure? Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
So we're not gonna talk about the fact how he just finessed the whole situation? That's crazy.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Also, this is where the game starts throwing in the idea of these not morals, but these two opposing standpoints, you know? Like, they did the same thing in Persona. They did it in Persona 3, 4, and 5 itself, and they're doing it again. You know, Persona 3, it was your character versus Strega. In Persona 4, it was you and Adachi, and in this game, it's you and Akechi. I mean, you pretty much seen that
You made
already.
it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
I mean, my thing is with Akechi stance, I do understand where he was coming from with his argument of, you know, if your friend did have a change of heart, would you not consider the idea that the Phantom Thieves did it? And when you bring up the fact of, oh yeah, well, they only target criminals. Well, how can you be so sure? We've only seen them act twice. And it just so happened, you know, I get it. Because looking at it through that lens, it's like, well, yeah, they targeted two people who happened to be criminals. And not like these were well-known criminals who were being targeted. So you know what I mean? So I can understand it through that point of view.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Oh, it's you. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier.
Especially on camera, huh?
Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength.
I feel attacked. Anybody else feel attacked? I feel attacked. Also, thinking about it now, it feels as if this conversation is actually lasting a lot longer than it should.
That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
Well, if you know one, if you know an opponent, have them challenge the Phantom Thieves and let's see how they go. They fight to the end.
Oh, you really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
I'd love to.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
It seems that Detective Akechi is taking a liking to me.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I'm not a grammar Nazi, but shouldn't that have been the other way around? Instead of someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves, shouldn't it have been someone in the Phantom Thieves has ties to the police? Like I said, not a grammar Nazi. You guys can already tell my English ain't the best. But I don't know. I don't know.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the justice persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new confidant is awakened. Confidant name, Goro Akechi. Arcana, Justice, rank 1.
Alright.
You've unlocked the Justice Arcana. Using personas of that Arcana will now grant you experience through the Arcana Burst.
Ah, yes. We should exchange contact info.
Also, I don't know how many of you have caught it, but if you go back into the series, look at the different types of people who we formed bonds with and listen to the voice who narrates over them. Just do it in your free time. Just do it. And I think you'll notice something. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you catch on, you catch on. If not, then just wait a while with me, and you'll see what I mean.
And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
A detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that.
Big facts.
On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
What a boring field trip. Didn't even find any worthwhile targets. And Akechi bastard. Thinking about what he said, it's just pissing me off again. He clearly tried to discredit everything we were doing. And he just had to say it live on TV, too. Don't be so sour. There are, without a doubt, people we have saved. Those people could not have been saved if it were not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am living proof of that. Aw, what a nice thing to say. Still, was what Akechi-kun said actually wrong? I feel like he had a point. Why you gotta bring that up now? I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? We are Phantom Thieves, on. I doubt everyone would forgive us for what we did to Watanabe. Yet, I still decided that it was a necessary act. Kamoshida too. You weren't gonna do shit to him though, through any kind of normal means. That's true, but what do you think, Akira? Are we being selfish? We're helping people. I guess I can't really think of it any other way. I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with the unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll ever lose our way. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for bringing it up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking of quitting the Phantom Thieves or anything. Just you watch it, Ketchy. Someday, we're totally gonna see who's right. Okay? We're still talking about that for now.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
I see it. Who was texting me? God, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right, Kurusu? How dare you declare the Phantom Thieves are criminals? As the administrator of the Phantom Aficionado website, I can't stay quiet about this. I want to show Akechi how people online really feel. I'll change up the survey question tomorrow morning. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you do best.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this?
Fuck it, just let him.
Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Alright. Pretty interesting. Anyways, I'm going to end this video right here. If you guys did enjoy this video, I want you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. All that goodness. But, if you decide to comment down below, let me know. What do you think about what Akechi said about the Phantom Thieves? Do you really think that they're as bad as he puts them? Or do you think that he's somewhat wrong? You know, do you think he's wrong in what he said? Do you think he's right in what he said? Are you for the middle ground and think that they're both necessary, but something else needs to happen? What do you think? So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.